Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. We've done it, folks. Bitcoin has hit a golden cross. And although there's a looming nonsense death cross in the background, the golden cross is the one that most people actually look at. Now, what the golden cross is when the 50-day MA crosses the 200-day MA, which indicates a bullish market. Now, golden crosses come in one of two varieties. You can have the one that happened later in 2021 or September of 2021, where we actually went up way high in 2021 and then basically come down during the summer and then go back up during the fall, and that will actually cause the 50 AMA to cross the 200 AMA and then recross the 200 AMA, like basically form, I guess, a death cross and then quickly a golden cross. Now, that could easily be a dead cat bounce. Like it kind of, well, it wasn't really a dead cat bounce because we did actually reach an all-time high in November, but it was a quick bounce followed by a catastrophic drop-off after November, which we've seen in the last year and a half. Or it could be the one that, is early in 2021 or even at the end of 2020. I forgot exactly when the one before that hit, where we've had a big, long bear market before, and then all of a sudden it crosses the golden cross because it's starting to come back up. This one is much more like the second one because, let's face it, we haven't had a giant dip and then like a big swing up. We've basically been in a bear market for the last year and a half or so. So the thing is, like some people might call, oh, but you just had 16,000 go to 23,000. No, that's not a big market swing up. And the thing is, we didn't just cross into a death cross like in the last 2 months and then come back out in the golden cross. We've actually, like the death cross hit quite a while ago back in the past. And we've basically been in the bear market for basically a year or more. Now, the golden cross generally is a lagging indicator after the market's already turned around, but generally afterwards, we have quite a bit of bullish market in the months to come. It's not always, it's like 5 out of 7 or something that it's actually a bullish market. But with Jerome Powell actually saying in the Fed speech today that he expects inflation rates to come down, I am very bullish about this. And even though there will be ups and downs, I do actually think crypto is headed for a good time in 2023 and 2024. More so in 2024 than 2023. I do expect us to go up to 45,000, then drop down to about 30,000, maybe 35,000 towards the end of the year, before going back up to a new all-time high next year. But I do think the worst of the bear market is over. Since the worst of the inflation is over, I do believe that the NASDAQ will actually soon revive. There has been reports that tech has said that the worst time is over, that China is reopening, and their supply lines will actually get straight very soon. And that's very important because the NASDAQ correlates a lot with Bitcoin, much more than financials and the Dow, because crypto, let's face it, is seen as part of the technology market, whether that's right or not. So this golden cross definitely has positive implications because we've been in a bear market for a while. We didn't just cross into a like a death cross like 2 days ago and then cross back into a golden cross, which can happen if the markets are very volatile. Now, what about this death cross? I don't really pay too much attention to the death cross because it's a weekly death cross indicator and you're looking at the 50 weekly crossing over the 200 weekly. And actually, I've never actually heard of this death cross until quite recently. Because like as we were near the golden cross, I think the bears just kind of like got desperate and basically started to promote this signal that really wasn't paid attention to very much, if at all, beforehand. Because remember, the 200 weekly MA is the last 4 years. The 50 weekly MA is the last year. I think that time frame is too long for crypto to make any kind of meaningful indicator. So I do believe the golden cross will take precedence, especially since Jerome Powell said like inflation rates are actually coming down. That is signaling a much more bullish market. And with inflation rates coming down, the hikes probably won't be too bad, which will not devastate the market. I think the world economy overall is actually coming back later this year. There will be a dip, sure. When the Fed pivots, there's usually somewhat of a dip that happens in the month or two afterwards, but that should be a very quick recovery. Might get like a flash crash, but then again, it won't be nearly as bad as the COVID shutdown flash crashes, and we will recover fairly quick from it. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.